Okay, now we're going to try and solve three equations with three unknowns. So at GCSE, all you were dealing with simultaneous was just x and y's, but at A level you can have x, y's and z's and possibly other letters as well. The object is still the same. We still need to try and eliminate one of these variables to start with, and then it should form a simultaneous equation afterwards where we can find x, y and z. So I'm going to look at A and B first, and I'm going to look at the z's. You can do any letter, but I'm looking at the z's. How do we make the z's the same? Well, I can times this equation by 3, and the z's will now be the same. So I'm going to write equation A as it is, and I'm going to multiply equation B by 3 to give me 3x, take 3y, take 3z is negative 9. Now if I add these equations together, you will see that I get 5x's, take away 2y's, 3z add negative 3z will disappear, and negative 2 add negative 9 is negative 11. So now I have a simultaneous. Now I'm going to make this, I'm going to use equations A and C now. Now we can already see that the 3z's are the same here, so that's quite useful. So 2x add y, add 3z is negative 2. 3x, take 2y plus 3z is negative 12. And if I take these away this time, the z's will again disappear. 2x take 3x is negative x. Y minus 2y gives us 3y. Negative 2 subtract negative 12 gives me 10. So now you can see I've got a pair of simultaneous equations. So I can write 5x, take 2y is negative 11. Negative x add 3y is 10. Now we've got to try and make the x is the same then, and that'll leave us with a y. So I'm going to multiply this equation by 5. So 5x, take 2y is negative 11. Negative 5x, add 15y equals 50. Now if I add these together, you will see that I get the 5x's will eliminate. Negative 2y, add 15y gives me 13y. Negative 11, add 50 gives me 39. 13 times table, y is 3. Now I've found out what y is. I can use one of these equations to find my x. So 5x, take 2y is negative 11. Y is 3, so 2 3's are 6. So 5x, take the 6 is negative 11. I add the 6. So add the 6 to both sides. So 5x equals negative 5. So x must be negative 1. I know what x is, I know what y is. I can use the first equation now. So 2x add y, add 3z is negative 2. 2 times x is negative 1, so 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Y is 3. Plus the 3z is negative 2. And negative 2 add 3 is 1. So 1 plus 3z is negative 2. So the 3z must be negative 3. So the z must be also negative 1. Now we need to check this in the next equation as well, just to make sure this works. So it's negative 1, take away another 3 is negative 4, subtract a negative 1 which makes plus 1, which does make negative 3. Now the icing on the cake is, does it work for the third one? So we've got 3 negative 1s is negative 3, subtract 2 lots of negative 3 which is negative 6, which makes minus 9, 3 negative 1s is negative 3, negative 9, take away another 3 gives us negative 12. We have now solved 3 equations with 3 unknowns.